50%. That is the split between male and female gamers. Now, you may not think this is true because it's most likely you're a guy and you're a gamer. And you would have noticed you're not interacting with females online often, and research does show that to be true. One thing that is also true is that women do not enjoy as much fast-paced first-person shooter-type games. The percentage of that very rare breed is 7%. And 3 guesses as to what Helldivers 2 is. Yep, it is 1 fast-paced and 2 full of action, and the game is very repetitive on those 2 counts. Now, being a man, I know a thing or two about men, and one thing I know is that men like grouping together with other men to engage in rather comical things. You know, to laugh at each other, and as we say here in New Zealand, Australia and the UK, to take the piss out of each other. It's part of what I call an ancient male bonding ritual. We enjoy laughing at how stupid whatever we're talking or doing is. People just laughing and teasing me about my stupidity, and me returning it is one of the best things ever. Guys really enjoy this, and let's be honest, it often gets us into trouble. So Helldivers 2 encourages team play and fostering a feeling that after a tough mission you have been victorious against the enemy, and then it all ties in with the main map showing enemy progress towards the super Earth, and this engages you into the broader strategic aims. But why do we find this all so engaging? Well, it is all utterly absurd. By embracing the ridiculous fictional story and equally absurd over-the-top propaganda that goes with it,
prove to yourself that you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Means that there's an endless feast of moments to laugh about. Now, women do enjoy this too, don't get me wrong, but just not as much as men, and here is the catch. A group of like-minded men can enjoy a level of absurdity and stupidity that women will look on and think is somewhat, and I've definitely heard this phrase a few times, infantile.
A new analysis published in the British Medical Journal finds that men are idiots. Specifically, they are much more likely to engage in stupid or risky behavior than women, often at risk to their own health or finances.
But the ribbing, the joking is often something women look from the outside into. And if they step into that group, the dynamic can change instantly. Now, this is not the woman's fault. Hey, men are men, aren't we? But you know what I'm talking about. Now, about the game, I could talk about how the characters feel grounded, the maps are just beautiful, the creatures incredibly well designed, and so on and so forth, but that is not what really makes it great. It is just a well-crafted game that feasts on absurdity, and we just find it brilliant. And that's why Helldivers works so well for men. It's pretty straightforward. But because you're watching this, you may be wanting a bit more details on why it is good, and I will bow to that pressure, and here are some examples of why it is great. The overt satirical patriotism, which of course is an American stream. And if you aren't a flag-waving, yahooing American, well, we know that you wish to be one. Hell, I'm a New Zealander and I wish I had 10% of their patriotism. And also colonialism, conquering other lands, which of course is a British dream. And if you aren't part of the British Empire, we know that you want to be that as well. Who doesn't want to be handed a 2-year working visa to the land of the 6-fingered kings and queens? It is a privilege they bestow upon us, and it is always a pleasure to set foot on the crown's soil. And those last 2 words, you can interpret them as you want. Now, this may be the most simplistic, odd game review you've ever seen, and that is probably my calling card. So if you do like this kind of stuff, well, like and subscribe, and you may view similar such things in the future. But let me finish with just some clips of Helldiver 2 Absurdity for your viewing pleasure. Thanks for watching. See you in the next chapter. Oh no, no! That was not good.
Oh no! What happened?
Oh no.
Calling in reinforcements!
Buddy. Oh, Jesus, you're almost killed me, you prick.
There's something here.
People, don't forget to just take a moment. Enjoy the scenery. It's worth doing. Can't believe we're gonna get out of this. Oh no!